This is one of the most important new cars of the year. After 7 generations and 15 million sold, this is it. Meet the all-new 8th generation Vauxhall Astra. It's armed with electric power, bundles of new tech and improved mechanicals, and it looks radically different to every other Astra that's gone before.
Right, here it is. The all-new Vauxhall Astra. What are the first impressions? Well, I think it looks really rather good. You've got a nice sculptural, aggressive front end with the Vauxhall visor design. You've got this nice crease in the bonnet which harks back to older Vauxhalls, like the old Viva from the 70s, if you remember that. And yeah, really quite like it. Coming around to the side of the car, it's all quite clean, there's no clutter, and yeah, really nice looking thing.
The rear end is sharp too, if a little fussier, but you do get a well-sized 420-litre boot. For maximum practicality though, you'll have to wait for the upcoming Sport Tourer estate. And before we get to the interior, let's talk about what's under the skin. The new Astra is based on the same EMP2 platform as the new Peugeot 308, which means that torsional rigidity is up by 14% over the previous car. Vauxhall is also focused on minimizing noise, vibration and harshness, which should give added refinement on the move.
And it's actually a really nice place to sit in here. The quality is a marked improvement over the old Astra. You've got really nice materials. You've got a brand new steering wheel as well, which feels nice. The driving position is good. I'm sat nice and low. Feels nice and sporty as well. And there's plenty of storage in here as well. You've got a nice bin there with a wireless charging pad. You've got a couple of cup holders and you've got this nice bin that splits open in the center console. And then we've got a brand new infotainment system, which comprises of a 10-inch screen for the gauge cluster and a main 10-inch screen in the middle of the car here. And yeah, it's much crisper, much larger, and you can display a lot more information than you can on the previous car. It's really quite crisp, responsive to your touch, and it's got all the functionality you'd want. And you can also set the sat nav on this screen and then swipe it over to the middle screen for the driver. So that's a pretty cool feature as well.
That new infotainment system is packed with tech too, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard and a 360-degree panoramic camera. The new Astra is also fitted with a huge range of driver assists. These include semi-automated lane changing, lane keep assist and rear cross traffic alert. The car will also recognise speed limit signs and adjust its speed to suit. But does the lengthened wheelbase of the new Astra translate to rear seat space?
So space back here is reasonable, I'd say. It's not exceptional, but then it's a small car. It's a C-segment car, so it's not going to be super spacious. And that said, this seat is in my driving position. I'm 6 foot tall, and yeah, I have a decent amount of knee room, decent amount of leg room as well. But one thing I will say is that the car doesn't actually feel that claustrophobic back here, because the front seats are actually quite low compared to the rear seats. So I've got a good view out of the road ahead, even from back here. And another cool thing is heated rear seats, which you'd expect to find on a Mercedes S-Class and not a Vauxhall Astra.
Vauxhall is aiming to offer an electrified version of each of its cars by 2024, and the new Astra is key to this plan. Alongside the usual petrol and diesel versions, there's going to be an all-electric model for the first time ever, called the Astra E. This will come in 2023, but from release, the car will be offered with 2 plug-in hybrid powertrains.
So at launch, the car will have 178 bhp in hybrid form, but there is a more powerful 222 bhp version on the way, and both cars will have an electric-only range of 35 miles, and both will be paired to an 8-speed automatic gearbox.
So there we have it, the new Vauxhall Astra. Orders will open this autumn, and further details will be revealed in due course. Reckon it's a winner? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks very much for watching.